And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I am your host, MegaShadowFist. I sing at video games, I sing at commentary. And we last left off, Athena actually kind of has like, well, actually it's not that weird. I was about to say that like the way that her hand bends, which she points out, is kind of weird. Actually, it is kind of weird now that I think about it. Okay, random tangent aside though, we were grilling Mr. Newman Patrick. That's not a name, but we'll go with it. And yeah. So let's continue. You're not fooling anyone anymore! Now tell us why you were sad! Okay, fine! If you're gonna be that way, I'll tell you! The reason I felt sad is... No matter how much I dress up, I'll never be as pretty as Juniper! Okay. Sure. What the heck? Well, no offense, but for one thing, he's a guy. And a real hothead at that. No! That's not it! I totally have those girly clothes! I should have been totally pretty! But there's something that keeps getting in my way! Is it, your elephant? Wow, that's a whole lot of anger and raw emotion right there! His heart is crying out in pain! His emotions are out of control! Out of control emotions. We saw those during the Ninetales Veil incident. So all we have to do is find the source of his uncontrollable anger, right? Right! Help me look for a conflict between this statement and the images we see. If we can find that we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. Mr. Newman said that there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But what could it be? Fine, don't testify, man! Yeah, this guy's one tough cookie. I wonder if this is like the thing that Phoenix Edge was talking about, like the weird part, the goofy part or something. I don't know. I know I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. It's true I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long frilly scarf. I admit it, I wore girly clothes. Info update. I felt like a diva when I pulled the hood over my head. What is going on? It felt so right. I was totally dressed up like a girl. Okay. But I felt like a diva when I just love that word. I felt like a diva when I pulled the hood over my head. Okie dokie then. Now what would be the source of his anger though? Let's see, let's go to the front. I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. It's true I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long frilly scarf. I admit it, I wore girly clothes. I felt like a diva when I pulled the hood over my head. I felt so right, I was totally dressed up like a girl. Okay, so if I were to, let's see, which one is the one that he sounds the most mad in? I admit I wore girly clothes. Oops, how did I go backwards? It's true I felt a powerful, or forward I guess. It's true I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long frilly scarf. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. I snuck, how did you know the costume was in there though? That's the thing I don't understand. But like, we'll get to that when we get to that, I suppose. Like, there's only, like, one thing that, like, you could, like, choose, though, which is, like, the thing. Okay, so the student said that there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes, but what could it be? Okay, so... like, his own clothes? I don't know, I doubt they'd make us choose that. It felt so right. I was totally dressed up like a girl. What? Sure. The source of Mr. Newman's anger is this! Nope! You're way off! Way off! No good! I'm trying to listen carefully, but all this shouting, it's... We better finish this off quick before you rupture an eardrum. No worries, I'm gonna nail it next time! So I guess, like, the frills, then? There's something about, like, he didn't have the frills, so, like, I don't freaking know. Let's see, let's look at everything that we can, like, Newman, the costume, and that's it. Those are the only two things that we can select there. And then here, we can select the dressing room, we can select Newman, this is all part of the dressing room, and the costume. You can't select the frills individually. Okay, like, something preventing, like... I'm stupid again. Like, all you can select is Newman, the dressing room. The only thing that I could see, like, preventing him from looking girly is himself? And it's like, I don't know. Did I select Newman for this one? Oh, you can select the brace too. Sure. Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger toward your brace, don't you? Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be? What? This is so weird. Mr. Newman, the truth is you really want to take that brace off, don't you? No way, man! This is a symbol of masculinity, I can never take it off! Is it that you can't take it off? Or that you don't want to take it off? Oh man! I should get my big mouth shut! This is really weird. Seriously! He exhibits intense anger towards his brace, which he calls a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off even when dressing like a girl. And why is he so interested in girls' clothes in the first place? Wait a minute. You're not no, that's no. Like that would no. Like no. That would be an insane plot twist. I'm not gonna say that. I have a feeling we're on the verge of uncovering an ear-shattering secret. It can't be what I think it is, can it? Athena, you okay? It seems Robin is still hiding a secret, a big one. Bigger than the fact that he likes to wear girls' clothes. Yes, at least I think so. No, it can't be! I just thought of something, but it's totally insane! Mr. Newman! What?! I'm onto your little secret, and if I'm correct, it's not very little at all, it's huge! This sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah. Mr. Newman! Or should I say, Miss Newman! So this is like reverse something from a certain game that I've done on the channel. Although in that case, I was actually able to guess that like a mile away. This one is a bit different, I think. You are and always have been a girl! What? Have you lost the plot, Athena? No, I'm completely serious. I don't have any direct evidence. But that's what Robin's heart is shouting out, loud and clear! Hold it! I still think you've totally lost it. I mean, Robin reeks of testosterone, how could he possibly be a she? It's possible. I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time. You haven't spoken with enough girls? Oh! I've seen plenty of witnesses in my day. But if he is a she, then she is the most convincing actress I have ever encountered. Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is without question... Guilty? Of what? Oh! Is he gonna have like a transformation? Like, is he gonna have like a... what do you call it? Like a Madame Guard, Mr. Rhymes, transformation? You are not truly just as then as equal in one area. You are just as equally insane. Never in the history of this planet has there been a finer specimen of the masculine spirit. Really, though? Now that I think of it, now that you mentioned, she actually does look like a girl, though. Like her face, from the side, you can see it. Oh! Just like a girl with short hair. If you guys are not talking about me, I'm. I don't know what voice I'm gonna get this. The bracelets! I don't get how the bracelets are the ultimate sign of masculinity to begin with, but... Yep, yeah, I can see it, actually. Alright, well, we can't go the voice anymore, unfortunately. It was fun while it lasted, but it was actually getting kind of annoying. Although it was fun, but it was annoying. Let's see here. Let's see, what voice should we give her? Miss Cykes. No, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs. But no! Well, no way! That's not Blackwell. Surely this must be some kind of jest. Nope, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a P-E-E-K. At your whispering eye? I'm sorry, but you can't do that. This game might be rated M, but there are certain things you can't show in M-rated games. Ugh! As if... What an amazing transformation! Well, all of the Discord is gone. The image is now complete. It's interesting how that works, though. Just like changing your facial expressions and everything can make the same face appear to be more masculine and feminine. Bye-bye! Why, though? Like, I don't understand that. Like, at least in the one case, in that one game, like, it made, like... The whole thing made sense, but this one's kind of like... I don't even know. Parents raising... Like, I remember taking, like, a psychology class during my senior year of high school, and, like, they were talking about, like environments where, like, parents that try to raise their children, like, gender-neutral environments, like, to take down the patriarchy and teach them that gender roles are bad and stuff. But the results of those parentings show that it really wasn't that effective, because they would do things like give, like, the children, like, Barbie dolls, like the boys' Barbie dolls, right? But the boys would, like, take the Barbie dolls and pretend they were, like, swords and, like, do sword fighting and everything, and it was interesting. I was raised as a boy since I was little, and I studied law just as my parents wanted. But now, this living life that have pinned me to the ground, it's... Ah! It's been blown to smithereens by you, Athena! Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor. I'm gonna be an artist! Yay! This is so weird. Order! Order! What a shocking development. He really did turn out to be a she. Why is everyone looking at me like that? I feel like a movie star or something. But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy. Okay. No pics or you'll regret it, man! Am I just imagining things, or is Robin even more hyper now than she was as when she was a he? I don't know. Maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off her chest, literally. Oh, so that's what okay, I'm understanding. Okay, it took me a while. I was like, it took me a while. I was like, what was the point of the braces? What was the point of it? It was to cover her boobs. Oh, okay, like to make them like really flat. So like, okay, I get it now. I'm slow. This is all well and good, but does he being a she actually change anything? Not really. This is just I don't see what the point of it. But although actually, that does change a couple things. The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things, because there's now a piece of evidence that we must reevaluate the tape recording. Very well, let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that we know the witness is a girl?
Take that!
This is what I'd like the court to reconsider. Oh, the tape recorder. The one that recorded the threat. Got her! Or whatever. Actually, in the comment section, Sir Suppleted asked, so like, I did a couple things in Premiere to, sort of dramatize the recording. So, like, I basically, like, when I read the "You're a Goner" line, I added, like, the same effect that I usually do during the phone calls, except for I made the voice, like, really, really quiet, and then I added some static back to the background in post, because, I also added some static sounds because, like, in the actual game, like, there's only static for like a couple seconds, like, and that's it. But I added static to the background that lasted for the entirety of the recording. Because I thought that just adding the telephone effect to the "You're a Goner" sounded too clean, so I added a static effect. But then Sir Suppleted was like, "Whoa!" Apparently the editing was so convincing with that he was like, "Wow, was that you that voiced that, or was that part of the game?" I didn't think it was that good, but okay, sure. Apparently I'm a master pro editor or something. It took like 2 seconds, but sure. Oh, the tape recorder! You're the one that recorded the threat. You're a goner. That's right, and we have already established that it's a female voice in the recording. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, Ironclad was the only female if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi, and that is why the tape recorder made her Clyde the prime suspect. Ah, so then... That's right, the witness just revealed that she's a girl, therefore, if we are using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled as a suspect too! Oh no! So is this Athena's, like, pursuit, or, hold on. Actually, come to think of it, I never really paid attention to the objection theme for Athena. Like, what's Athena's objection theme? Is this her objection theme, or is this, like, no, because, like, I think the pursuit theme's the same for everybody, right? So... is this her objection theme, or like, no, there's three, right? There's the objection, there's finding the truth, and there's pursuit. Is this her, like, finding the truth theme or something? Wow, talk about a sudden turn of events. You've done it. Or maybe it is her objection theme, I don't know. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence. Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
Objection!
Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that only one person here is privy to the script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect. But how did Miss Newman know about the dress? That's the one thing I don't understand. If she didn't know the script, how'd she know about the dress?
Objection!
She snuck in there for the sole purpose of saying the dress. But Miss Newman hit the fact that she was a girl, both at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that puts her in camp suspicious. That's not nice, Athena. How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me... Suspicious as this suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. Awkward pause. See you guys in the next episode.